what's up everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Laravel tutorial. For the today lesson, I'm going to show you how the project structure in Laravel works. Before we get started, we have to have the Laravel command line installed on your local machine, or you can use the composer to create the Laravel project. So if you haven't had either Laravel command or composer installed on your local machine, you can watch my previous video about installing those tools. So without further ado, let's open up our terminal to create the Laravel project. So I already grouped my Laravel project inside the Laravel folder, which is located on the desktop and the Laravel folder. So let's go to this folder directory. To go to desktop Laravel. Okay. So now I'm going to create a new Laravel project and I'm going to give it a name called example app. By enter the command Laravel new example app. After that, it will download all the dependency that required by the Laravel project from the internet. So just wait until the Laravel installation finish. Then after I have successfully created the Laravel project, I'm going to open it with the VS Code. But first I'm going to list it first. So here you can see the example app inside the Laravel directory. So I'm going to go into the Laravel project that we just created and open it with the VS Code. So here on the left, you can see a lot of folders that generated by the Laravel command. First thing first, I'm going to expand it to the full screen. And then I'm going to show you about the route. So inside the route folder, there are 4 files, such as api.php, channels.php, console.php, last but not least, web.php. For api.php, you can use it for the entry file to your RESTful route API, which means that if you want to develop the API or the RESTful API, you can just start with the api.php. So you can create the route inside the api.php. For the channel.php, it is used for event broadcasting. So everything that related to the event, such as a socket or any message broker, you're going to register it here. So for the console.php, it's going to use for the command to register your command inside this file. So what command? It is a command that you're going to create your custom command with the PHP artisan. For example, in here we have the artisan command inspire, and you can open up the terminal inside the VS Code by clicking the command +J, or if you are on the window, you can use the command Ctrl+J. So right here, I have the terminal in the VS Code. I can run the command that it's generated by Laravel project. So I'm going to call php artisan inspire. So after you have running the command php artisan inspire that automatically generated by the Laravel team, it gives you the random code that it uh, used from the inspiring quote from the Illuminate uh, Illuminate library, which is the built-in library from the Laravel. Also, so you can create more command that you want to have beside the built-in command from the Laravel. And next, let's move on to the web.php. In here is where you're going to return your front-end code to the client by registering the route that will handle the path for your front-end application that is written in the blade file. So as you can see in the file right here, there is the index page, which it return the view that the name of this view is welcome, which is the blade file that it has generated by the Laravel team. So you can find the view folder inside the resources folder and the welcome view. So if you want to run it, we can try php artisan serve. After that, we can see that our application is start at URL 127.0.0.1 port 8000, or you can call it localhost port 8000. So I'm going to open it in the browser. I'm going to use Safari. So here we go. We can see the visual is returning from our Laravel application. And inside here, you can modify some if you want to play around with it. You can just delete everything and write your own code there. I'm going to use A1 and give it the hello world message. So let's refresh the browser. Now you can see the hello world message. So if you want to create the new blade folder, you can just create a new file by right click and choose the new file, then put in your file name. I'm going to call it test. So if you want to create the blade file, you can just write the .blade.php. So since I'm so lazy, I'm going to copy and paste from the welcome page. And I'm going to give another message called test. And then what's next? I'm going to register it in the route web.php by giving it a path test and return the view test. So let's go and visit our page by give it a path test. So you will be seeing the test message right here. Next, I'm going to talk about the app folder. In here, there are a few folders, but I'm not going to describe it all. As the lessons go on, we will explore it more. But I'm going to pick some module for you, such as model. So in the model folder, we can use it to create the file, the model file that represent the table in our database, which by default Laravel use the Eloquent, and Eloquent is an ORM which means object relational mapper. So the purpose of the ORM is to save you from writing a lot of SQL statement manually because it already have a feature that can save you a lot of time. So I would recommend you to use the ORM such as Eloquent to develop the project. And then let's move to the HTTP folder. In here, you can see there are two main folders, such as controller. So controller is where you group your logic that comes through your route, comes through the route right here, such as web.php. When the request come from the client, it will go through this route, and then you can just group the logic in the controller folder, so you can write many logic to handle the route accordingly. And for the middleware, it is where you can uh, write a mechanism that you want to share with every request. For example, you want to have a logic or a mechanism to check whether this user have permission to access our specific route or the resources, any resources in your application. So you can just write the middleware and place it to everywhere you want it to handle. And now that's it for today's lesson. Thank you for watching. If you have any question, please let me know and comment down below. If you like the video, please click the like button and subscribe for more video. Thank you.